Hello folks, it's me again, Oddies Cards Gaming. As I said in my last video, I was going to show you my updated purple MetalGarurumon BT4 deck list. This deck has a few ups and downs for the past few locals have been playing with it, but I think that this is just the best ratio that I found that goes with me, and hopefully will help anyone as much as possible to deck build their own to their own liking. But we're going to start off anyway with the babies, of course. We're going to start off with, the standard baby line, the 4 Devymond for the inheritance effect, for the destruction, draw 1, trash 1. So you basically fill up your graveyard with cards, so that way some option cards that we all know once we get to them will activate. And the brand new baby lineup, I swapped out the Pagomon for a Zaumon. Salmon is on your turn. When there are 10 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gains retaliation. So it's on your turn, but it's very handy to help you crash over big bodies that you can't get rid of easily, or you have to waste too many resources to kill. But yeah, definitely MVP. Retaliation is definitely MVP. Makes people think before they swing into you or block, basically. But we're going to go off into the rookies now. So the rookie line is 2 Devymons for our 2 drops, 3000 DP, and of course memory manipulation. We will then put that to the side here. We are going down into our next rookie, 2 Gazimons. It may be a 2000 DP and a 3 play cost, but when you have on the field, your opponent cannot gain memory except tamer effects. So basically, stopping your opponents from gaining memory besides activating tamers. So you're forcing your opponent to play tamers. That means wasting memory. We are going to do the best rookie in the whole deck, best rookie of all, for Gabumon. He is your draw 2 on deletion and trash 1. You're going to see him a lot. You want to see him a lot. He's just there to get your graveyard filled up as much as possible and filtering your hands and seeing what cards you need to win the game. And I have to say, best card. Just the best card out for rookies for purple for now. Then we are going on to our other easy drops, our free drops. We're going into 3 Candlemons, memory manipulation, and you can climb up with it and easy, or you can go for early swings, of course. We are then playing the 1 Tapermon. I don't know why I'm playing 1 Tapermon. I could play 2, maybe 3, but I think 1 is good because of deletion, draw 1. This deck does have problems where it either mills out too quickly by not having enough cards in the deck due to draw power. So going easy on the draw power with this. We're going more a little bit control, draw, a little bit aggro. We are then playing, of course, the new structure deck rookie, Dracmon. We all know what Dracmon does. Dracmon, your drop, your 3 drop, and if you have a memory cost option card of 1 or 7 in your trash, add it back to your hand. Very good card. It recycles your option cards, and we do play quite a few option cards. We are then going into our champions. We start off with 4 Meramon. 4 Meramons are easy 5k drop, or our 1 cost evolution and a 5 DP. The amount of times where, like I said in my last deck list of Purple MetalGarurumon, you can drop down a 5 cost, and it's okay if you don't have a rookie, because you're going to be doing a lot of drawing and stuff. So you can drop down a rookie, like Gabumon or something like that, and just go into Meramon and then pass. Like, it's you basically you'll fix the board, no matter how bad your hand is. We'll go into our next. We are playing 3 Devymon with Retaliation. Devymon Retaliation is there to give your Digimon above it a retaliation itself with its inheritance, or you have a Digimon on your opponent's side that is a bit of a nuisance to get around. So you basically crash with the Devymon into the blocker or into their unsuspended 15 Omnimon stuff and get rid of it. At the same time as well, if you have a Gabumon underneath it and a Demi-Meramon, you're basically drawing 3 and discarding 2, so more draw power and more options to fill up your grave. Best card for your removals with low levels if you can't climb so easily. We are then playing our brand new level 4 new purple blockers, Devymond blocker. It is 1 cost, so memory manipulation. If you draw him on your first turn going first, you leave your opponent 1. He's a 5k and he's a blocker. He does have, however, the con of when attacking lose 2 memory, but very good blocker. Better than Vilemon, because Vilemon's a 2 cost, but 1000 DP less. And that's basically all the champions. We are then playing 2 Skullmeramon. For our 5 costs from drop from hand, a 2 cost evolution, and a 6000 DP, easy swings and everything. I had for Myotismons, but I think having 4 Myotismons and I kept dropping Myotismons from hands if I bricked. The deck is bricking less now with this deck list. It does brick. Digimon will make you brick no matter what, but this is less brickish now. So you can drop down your Skullmeramon more often, and instead of giving your opponent 6, you're giving them 5. And then you can go into your plays into your level 6. There is a quite neat combo where you do Skullmeramon. Was it you drop down a rookie, then you drop down Skullmeramon. Your opponent has whatever 3 or 4 memory, and then on your turn you swing with the rookie, crash, and then climb into Anubismon if you have it, and then bring that rookie back, and that rookie can swing twice. So you're basically swinging 1, 2, 3 times in 1 turn for just the cost of 3 memory. We are then playing our 2 cost Myotismons, of course, 6 play cost from hand. It's 7000 DP, it's stronger, it's more reliable to swing into security, and it has a higher chance of surviving compared to the Skullmeramon. But it's mostly there to climb up into your resting zone into a MetalGarurumon and then Digiburst away because it doesn't have any inheritance. It's just basically a body and a climber. Onto our last level 5 of the deck is Lady Devymond. We are playing 4 Lady Devymonds, of course. People have been playing 3, people have been playing 2, people have been playing 1. I play 4 because of the draw. Like I said, I've removed some draw power from this deck so that way I am not losing to decking out Lady Devymond, of course. She's your graceful charity for all Yu-Gi-Oh players. The inheritance effect with an option card does come up a lot, where if you play an option card, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. And it is happening quite a lot when you play Purple MetalGarurumon due to playing loads of option cards for free. So combo wombo. We are then playing, of course, 2 Anubismons. She is very powerful. She is your winning combo for going for game if you don't have the right bodies to kill. You go basically Digivolve and you play a level 3 Digimon card from your trash while paying its memory cost. So any on-play effects will kick in, not to mention it gains rush. So with the rush, it can kill on that turn as long as you have memory, and if it doesn't go past, we need to get advanced for attacking on our opponent's turn. We are then going into our big boy himself. We are going into 4 MetalGarurumons. These are the promos. You gain it from the brand new BT4 dash packs. We all know what it does. You basically don't want to bring him on the field straight off the bat. You want to either bring him out on your turn or in the resting zone. Preferably the resting zone. And basically Digiburst 2 and then use an option card for free that has a memory cost of 7 or less. So he will be basically with the Lady Devymond underneath. You'll be doing more than just popping or bringing back your Digimon that got deleted. You'd be more likely deleting their Digimon at the same time. So it's a win-win for you and not for your opponents. And then lastly, but not least, for our line for Digimon is 2 Millenniumon. 2 Millenniumon is definitely the perfect number. I think if you had 3 or 4, I think you'd be just seeing them way too much in your hand, or you won't be seeing your option cards that you want to see in your security or something like that. MetalGarurumon is very powerful for purple. It will return one of your opponent's Digimon and to the bottom of their deck, and their evolution sources will go back to the trash. But second effect on deletion, if this card has Digi Evolution Source and it got destroyed, you can bring it back on that turn without paying its memory cost, which is just amazing. People just keep forgetting about this, and if this was in your security, it's even better. It's a 13k body, and people just think before they attack. Now, we are going into our tamers and options. Our tamers are only two, and we're playing two purple mats. I have never seen someone play a 3 or 4. It's usually 2. I think this is the right number after many play testing, even the locals, and it has come up. Um, on play, return your purple Digimon or purple option card from your trash. So you can basically bring back Dracmon 4 times. So you can no, you can play your Dracmon 6 times. By the way, you can play it twice from your hand, twice from Anubismon, and twice with Matacita because you bring it back to hand and you play it again. So you can basically recycle your option cards 6 times, and that is a very big plus due to very powerful option cards that we are playing. Speaking of option cards, this is one of the most powerful ones, and I did cut it down from the last time you've seen it. We're playing 3 Nailbone instead of 4. I kept seeing Nailbone too many times in my hand, and this time during the locals, I was actually seeing this once, maybe twice in my hand, which when I needed it, but mostly in my security, and it just absolutely filled the field up. We all know what it does. It plays a level 3 Digimon and a level 4 Digimon, so but their on-plays effects don't kick in, so we get a level 4 body, so we can go for Retaliation Devymon or Blocker Devymon. Same with either a Gabumon for the inheritance effects, or we can play Gazimon for memory control. You could basically bring back Dracmon with this, but the amount of times where I keep forgetting that on-play effects don't kick in, so Dracmon is not very a good target unless it's your only rookie and you need a rookie to climb. So it's down to you. Also, it's an its security effect is you play a 4 or lower Digimon, so you get a body. So you're more likely to be getting a blocker onto the field. Our last 4 cards, we are playing 3 Trump Swords. Trump Sword, it's handy. It's a 7 cost. It won't be any cost as long as you MetalGarurumon, and it's a removal of opponent's unsuspended Digimon, and the same with security effect. Sometimes you don't have the MetalGarurumon. You gotta be very respectful of your opponent because sometimes if you don't think ahead, your opponent can kill you. So even if you give your opponent 7 memory or a little bit less 5 or 6, you've removed one of their stacks. So that means there's a less chance of dying, but you've given them a little bit more breathing space. So hopefully use this card when needed to and think ahead before you activate it and recover as fast as you can, which we do due to Nailbone and Anubismon. And lastly, we are playing not least but one Deathclaw. It's popped up. It's popped up in my locals multiple times in security. It's a cost 1, so it triggers off your inheritance of Goblimon, Demimeramon, and also it's a very good target for your Taporiumon. So it's a cost of 1. You may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, and security is delete one of your opponent's level 4 Digimon while destroying your own. So Taporiumon, you target this, you activate this, Taporiumon will be destroyed, and then you destroy one of level 4s. Presumably blockers, because most blockers are level 5, but we have now level 7s, and you get the draw off. So that's basically it, folks. That's the whole deck. It's the same combo as well. The most of the time that I've been doing it is either I've been ending up on Anubismon or MetalGarurumon, but if it's Anubismon, usually the field would be ending on. I would drop down a Devymon or Candlemon, and then I've hatched an egg. I leveled up. I didn't get what I wanted. I drew into a level 5, so we're gonna say we drew into a Skullmeramon. Drop down to level 5. It goes to our opponent. Our opponent's going second, or whatever, or they've gone first. We've gone second. They've done some hits. They activate something or whatever, or something gets chucked. Then on our turn, we raise our Let's say we raise our Gabumon with a baby underneath it. Let's say a Demimeramon, of course, and we have memory, and they've swung, and we say we drew into a Devymon for 2. Of course, we still have memory. We go, I don't know, like swing with Devymon, dies, of course, and our next card in our hand was Anubismon. Go into Anubismon for 3. We're down to 0 memory, depending on your memory. We bring back the Devymon, we swing, and then whoever blockers they had that blocked the first time, or they have a big massive body in the field, we swing again. This dies, and then we get the draw 3, discard 2 effect. So, yeah. Very, very handy. Not to mention, you've just filled up your grave with a level 3 and a level 4. So, on your opponent's next turn, they swing again or something like that, and you have no blockers, and they hit Nailbone. You're basically bringing back the Devymon and the Gabumon back to the field, and then you're going to go to your turn, you draw, and you restand, and look at that. You basically have 5 bodies on the field again, and you're probably going to Digital Hatch, and you're going to basically kill your opponents this turn coming up or your next turn, depending on how well you think ahead. So that's basically the deck profile for the updated BT4 purple MetalGarurumon deck list, and I'm happy with this. I don't think I will need any changes unless you guys want to change it. Give me any ideas or any tips. I'd be glad to hear it in the comments and see what you guys have to say. But yeah, once we get new support, I think this is the best deck so far for Purple MetalGarurumon. It's the best list, and that's it basically. It just kills, it spams, it comes back up, and just be careful of what you play and how you play. It does require a lot of thinking. So yeah, peace guys. Till next time, stay safe.